It in the drawer beneath your side. Still fits inside my palm the way it did. It in the drawer beneath your side. Still fits inside my palm the way it did.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is CoinX and you're welcome to CoinX the producer. In today's video, we'll be checking out this great EQ plugin called Stone by Acustica Audio. And the best part, this plugin is given out by Acustica Audio for 100% free. So if you're looking for a free EQ plugins for music production in 2026, I would recommend this one. So make sure to watch this video from the very beginning to the end. Not only that you get it for free, you will as well understand and learn how to use this plugin. So with that being said, let's get into it. Now, looking at the UI, it is an interesting one. And not only that, it is adjustable. You can increase it bigger than what it is on the screen right now. And over here, you can increase the oversampling up to 8x. Now, so this section here is for the pre and drive and also for the surround, which you can actually manipulate using this feature. Below it is the input stream to reduce and add some decibel to the source coming into this plugin. And after that, you get this EQ section. This plugin came with 3-band EQ, which the first section of it, labeled T, actually stands for the top. There you manipulate the high frequencies. This for the right and this other one for the left channel. Below it is labeled B, which stands for bottom, which is where you manipulate your sub, your bass. Now, after that is where you add more like air, which is labeled presence. So with this, you can increase that shine on any material you're working on. Now, below it is the presence frequency to set the frequency you want to attenuate or increase. So this happens for both the left and the right. And right below it, you get this CL, which is channel link. Once this is enabled, you control the both channels at the same time. But when you disable it, you independently manipulate them. Now, to the right here is an interesting feature where you can switch to mid-side mode for the channel. So the way it is right now, you're on side. So whatever you are doing, you're manipulating the side information of the material you're working on. And when you toggle it this way, you've activated the mid-side mode so that you can independently manipulate the mid and the side information. Then when you take it back, it is on the stereo mode. So this section here, it is more like the low pass and high pass filter. With this, you can cut the high frequencies. And as you can see with the information or the frequencies written there. So this is to cut the highs, the top, and this is to cut the bass or the lows. Now below here is the bypass button to enable and disable this plugin. And over here you can see flat on, but I'm not too sure what this actually adds. But in a short while we'll have a sound demo, then we'll experiment with it to find out what exactly it is adding to the sound. Now, to the far right here, you see the output stream knob, to give an global or overall decibel to the material you're working on. And above it is just a meter to show you the level of the processing you're adding to that material. Now, if you look closely, you'll see an option settings here. When you click on that, it takes you to where you can scale the UI to 300. You can change the themes and things like that. So before we jump into the sound demo, I would like to analyze this plugin and see what is happening under the hood, especially for those that are not familiar with EQs that are like this without a graphical display, to have a clearer view of what is happening. All right. Now, with this EQ plugin analyzer, we can easily see what is happening. And just by inserting this plugin, you notice there is a little roll-off at the high frequency section here. Let me quickly disable it. As you can see, it's off. And when you toggle it on, there is a roll-off there. And now, with the help of this analyzer, we can see what is happening when you boost any section. All right. So you can see it's boosting it. We can now see what is happening. See the low end, which is for the B. Then we can reset that. We can see what this is. This is like a shelf. This is to change the position of the shelf. So you see, with this plugin, it's easier to understand what is happening. With this, you're rolling off the highs, and with this, you're rolling off the lows, high passing it. Okay. So now we've gotten an idea of what is happening under the hood. The next thing now is to try it on a vocal sample. So I have this vocal sample already that I'll be using for it. All right, let me quickly increase the size of this so that we can have a clearer view. Perfect. All right, now this is without the plugin.
It in the drawer beneath your side. Still fits inside my palm the way it did. Back when we didn't know what leaving meant. The fabric worn along one edge. January light through glass. You were standing in the kitchen, said keep this close. I didn't ask you why. I'm holding what you left here. The weight hasn't changed. Something small that carries everything.
Now you can clearly see what is happening the moment I engage the T section and the moment I engage the B section. I use this to add, aggressively high color to the vocals, and use this one to roll it off a little bit, and use this to add some sort of mid warmth to the signal. Then using this frequency to set it to where I want it to boost a little bit. All right, so that is pretty much, I don't want to waste much time explaining this, but don't take it for what I'm saying. I'll be leaving the link in the description. Try it out. Take your time. Check out all these features that I didn't touch, the mid side, which you can switch by engaging it here.
It in the drawer beneath your side. Still fits inside my palm the way it did. Back when we did. The fabric worn along one edge. January light through glass. You were standing in the kitchen, said keep this close. I didn't ask you why.
And let me know what you think about this plugin in the comments below. And if you're coming across my channel for the very first time and you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe, and most importantly, turn on your bell notification so that when next I make videos like this, you get notified. Now, if you want to check out mind-blowing free plugins that I've reviewed on this channel that will help you upgrade your production quality, make sure to watch the playlist on the screen right now, and I will see you guys there. As always, stay creative, stay focused, and bye for now.